one is going to come and defend our country except ourselves. A loud and clear no to corruption by whomsoever.
Business leaders demand crisis talks with Mnangagwa amid economic strain. The 28th of August 2025. Spread the love. By a correspondent, Zimbabwe's top business leaders are demanding urgent crisis talks with President Emmerson Mnangagwa, warning that unresolved economic challenges threaten the country's competitiveness under the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA. The call comes after years of partial reforms and unmet commitments, with executives insisting that only the direct involvement of the head of state can restore market confidence. Captains of industry have engaged Treasury, the Ministry of Industry and Commerce, and the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe, RBZ, but many concerns remain unaddressed. Confederation of Zimbabwe Industries, CZI, Chief Executive Officer Sadc Kuvarika said Zimbabwe's reform agenda has stalled and requires bold leadership. We really need this reform agenda to be driven from the highest office. It is not enough to have committees and statements. What we want is to see regulatory reforms being implemented weekly. Announced at cabinet briefings, that level of urgency would send a strong message to the market, she said. Kuvarika cited Argentina's deregulation model under President Javier Milei as an example, suggesting Zimbabwe could adopt a one deregulation per week approach. She warned that the economy's competitiveness is being undermined by slow reforms, adding that distressed companies must be viewed as a key indicator of the country's economic health. We may see growth in certain sectors, but behind that growth are struggling firms weighed down by high borrowing costs and shrinking margins. These companies need urgent relief, she said. Zimbabwe National Chamber of Commerce, ZNCC. President Tapiwa Kororo echoed the concerns, calling for direct access to the president. Sometimes the father of the house must hear directly from the children. A direct engagement with the head of state would change the game. We appreciate the minister's efforts, but reforms of this scale demand presidential leadership, he said. Executives stressed that the current piecemeal approach is insufficient and urged an economy-wide reform agenda. They argue that Mnangagwa's personal involvement could accelerate change, unlock capital flows, and position Zimbabwe for growth. We are not saying government has done nothing, but we are saying reforms must move faster, be more decisive, and be led from the very top, Kuvarika said. The mounting pressure signals rising impatience within the private sector, as Zimbabwe prepares to deepen its integration into regional and global markets. Whether President Mnangagwa responds with the urgency demanded by industry leaders remains to be seen.